Your gut holds everything you've swallowed that the soul never agreed to. Every boundary you didn't speak, every resentment you buried, every yes you gave when your spirit whispered no. So when diverticulitis flares, when pockets of inflammation, infection, or discomfort rise in the colon, it's not just a digestive issue. It is a sacred call from the gut, a message from your inner walls asking for release, for softness, for space. The large intestine is more than a channel of elimination. It is a final checkpoint for everything your life has tried to process. It carries the weight of what's unspoken, unexpressed, and emotionally compacted. And when that weight has been carried too long, too tight, without movement, diverticula, those tiny pouches in the colon wall, form. They become storage rooms for pain, hidden places for suppressed frustration, grief, and internalized tension, until one day the body says, enough. These are the soul patterns I often uncover beneath this condition in my distant energy healing sessions. Chronic over-accommodation. Many with diverticulitis have spent years making space for others, even when their own needs were unmet. This making space can become a physical manifestation, pockets in the colon that hold what the soul no longer wants to carry. Next theme is the suppressed frustration or resentment. Diverticulitis often flares after periods of emotional suppression, when irritation isn't voiced, when "that's not okay with me" is never spoken. The gut holds the fire, quietly burning from within. The next theme is fear of disappointing others. Those with deep compassion often carry the burdens of others' expectations. The colon, trying to help, takes on what should have passed through, and those burdens collect in stillness, waiting for release. And the final theme is a deep need for rest and discernment. The body inflames when it's time to stop letting in everything and everyone. Inflammation is the body's cry for discernment. It asks, what truly belongs here and what never did? Here are 3 soul healing steps to begin releasing the burden and restoring your gut's sacred rhythm. Speak boundaries into your body. Place your hands over your lower abdomen. Close your eyes and say gently but firmly, I'm no longer a storage space for what does not serve me. I release all I have held in silence. My body belongs to me. Let your belly rise and fall with the truth. You can also try to create a daily ritual of sacred elimination. Warm a mug of water with lemon, ginger, or slippery elm each morning, and as you sip say, I let go of all that is not mine to carry. I choose to digest only what nourishes my soul. Invite the gut to move with peace, not pressure. And ask what hasn't been voiced. In stillness, place your attention on your gut and ask, what have I kept inside that needs to be spoken, released, or wept? Journal what arises. Let even one honest word move from your belly to the page. And here are the 3 vibrational allies for diverticulitis that you can try. First is the homeopathic remedy Colosynthesis 30C potency. It eases abdominal cramps and internal pain, especially when linked to emotional frustration or tension. Flower essence agrimony for those who hide pain behind smiles, who suppress discomfort to keep peace. It helps bring honesty, softness, and true emotional release. And cell salt nat sulf natrum sulfuricum 6x. It supports detoxification of old emotions, bile, and energetic burdens stored in the digestive tract. I would also like to share with you Miriam's story. Miriam had suffered 3 bouts of diverticulitis in a year. Doctors had no answers beyond diet and medication, but in our session it became clear. She had spent a lifetime of saying yes while her body screamed no. Her colon had become a holding place for old grief, marital silence, and spiritual fatigue. Through ancestor clearing, emotional release, and gut-soul recalibration, her symptoms softened. Weeks later, she wrote to me that for the first time in her life, she said no to something that she didn't want, and her gut didn't flare. She felt clean, clear, and free. As you see, your gut wants to let go, but the question is, will you let it? If you've been living with the pain of diverticulitis, if your gut feels like it's carrying stories that were never fully told, please know this: your body is not broken. It is asking you to live more truthfully, to feel, to voice, to release. You don't have to carry it all. You don't have to digest what makes you sick inside. And if this speaks to your journey, I invite you to work with me. In our session, we will explore the emotional imprints, ancestral burdens, and energetic stagnation behind your symptoms, and begin the path of release. You're allowed to let go, to rest, to feel clean, clear, and free. If this calls to you, you can learn more or schedule your session at annamerkabahealing.com.